Alright guys, welcome back to this platform, Prince TV. It is the first time of coming across. Please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and then put your notification bell so that anytime I upload my video, you will always be the first person to be notified and then know what this video is all about. And to those ones who have already subscribed to this platform, respect to you guys. There is a word that states that respect is given to those who deserve it. For those ones who already subscribed to this amazing platform, those ones who hit my like button, those ones who try to kind of like keep their comment based on the video which they watch on this platform, respect to you guys. Anybody will say una oh no go kind of like hot, oh no go ever boy. Now so it be so. Anybody when under this platform, maybe I say they support this platform because you guys are the reason why I'm always here. Thank you guys. Respect to you all. Now let me give you guys updates based on Larmorgese, who tried to have a meeting with all these ministers to state that children who are living in Italy, children who are kind of like minors living in this territory known as Italy, there should be a kind of like well protection and then support to these children. I'm going to give you guys everything based on articles, so you are going to kind of like have patience and then listen to this amazing, wonderful news. You know, sometimes Larmorgese don't have the intention to kind of like deal with immigrants or have bad intention for immigrants, just that most times the rate at which the opposition party disturb this lady sometimes kind of like think bad of immigrant, but in kind of like if you want to check about this lady, you have good mind for immigrants who are living across this country. Now let me give you guys this particular update because every time this lady is going to different places to make sure that he's searching the way to systemize immigrants who are living across Italy. Now let's go straight with the article without wasting time. Alright, he said here, support for migrants and refugees minors in Italy. Agreement between the Ministry of the Interior and Unicef. When we are talking about Unicef, I know so many people will be confused stating what is the meaning of Unicef. Let me try to give the definition here so that you guys can know who this Unicef is all about. The United Nations Children's Fund, Unicef, originally known as the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, was created by the United Nations General Assembly on 11 December 1946 to provide emergency food and health care to children and mothers in countries that had been devastated by the World War II. So this UNICEF are there kind of like to support minors. When they're talking about minors, that is the minor children who are not above 18 years, like to give them protection, assistance to healthcare and then other necessities. And then the Larmorgese, which is known as the Ministro dell'Interno, tried to have a meeting with these people in order to assist children who are living in Italy here. Now let's go to the major article so that you guys can get the full details. We are going to read everything today and then see how all these things are going because this video is all about education. Listen, he said here, the head of the Department for Civil Liberties and Immigration, Michele Bari, and the Regional Director, Special Coordinator for the Migrants and Refugees Crisis in Europe of the United Nations Children's Fund, Afshan Khan, in video conference from their representative office, signed today a declaration of intent with the UNICEF undertakes to collaborate with the Ministry of the Interior free of charge for 18 months. Now, this UNICEF, what they are trying to state here, is to collaborate with the minister, or that is the Minister dell'Interno, known as Larmorgese, for children who are living here in Italy. Now let's go a little bit forward with this article. We try to give it more explanation on analysis. He said, I thank UNICEF for this particular collaboration, fruitful and important, capable of shaking and infecting above all on such a delicate issue as that which concerns the world of children. And I am sure that the agreement will bring new ideas for interventions to protect minors. Migrants, said the prefect of Bari, addressing the leaders of the organization who intervened. You understand? Now let's go a little bit forward. He said, UNICEF recognizes and appreciates the government's openness to guarantee the protection and social inclusion of migrants and refugees minors. We reiterate our support for Italy in identifying concrete solutions aimed at eliminating the still existing inequalities and so that a full and health childhood and a concrete transition to adulthood are guaranteed to all minors. He said here, where the words were which Afshan Khan commented on the agreement reached. Now let's go to the last paragraph here. Last paragraph, and then we summarize this video. It's just something very short. Right, he said here, the meeting was attended by the coordinator for the Unicef response program to the crisis of refugees and migrants minors in Italy. All right, he said, Anna Retti, the president of the director of the Italian committee for Unicef, Carmela Pace and Paola Razzera. So guys, that is the update there. What we just have to understand is that all their motive, what did they try to do, now just to give support to immigrants, that is the minors, where they talk about minors, that is the children who are living here in Italy. They have done this kind of thing in the year 2016 and that of 2015. So now they still want to do it again in such a way that most of the children who will be born, most especially those of Namibia, they like to bomb well. So the hospital, they will take everything well care, with this kind of support of this Unicef. Now, let me still give explanation of this Unicef because many people never still understand what this Unicef is all about for a good and clear kind of like clarification. Guys, that is the update coming from Larmorgese, and then I wish you guys to know because most of these things will be going on, and then we ourselves, we will not know because most of the benefits we're supposed to be having, if you don't get the updates, you don't know how to go about it. But this particular news or this particular update, which the Unicef tried to give support to Italy, to support those ones, that is to support the children who are living here in Italy, this will only come like a kind of like a benefit to those ones who are having children, and then those ones who will be going to kind of like give birth in the hospital. This Unicef will still give assistance to Italy to kind of like give a good health to the children who are a kind of like going to be born, all those kind of stuff. Those of them like they like to born. So many a kind of like benefits they there for them to take care of the children, where protect the migrants who are living across the country. This was the kind of like a meeting which the Larmorgese, known as the Ministro dell'Interno, try to head with this Unicef. Let me still give a little bit a kind of like explanation based on this Unicef. The United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, originally known as the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, was created by the United Nations General Assembly on 11 December 1946 to provide emergency food and health care to children and mothers in countries that had been devastated by the World War II. So based on this coronavirus, this one, it passed World War II because since 2020, now we're there for inside this emergency up to now, so we are still here. So that is why they try to start give this support to give a kind of like those ones who are going to be pregnant, and then the mothers who are living in the country as well, because if they favor your children, they still favor you now, so it be so. So that is the update that is coming from Larmorgese. I just wish you guys to know that, this lady known as Luciana is always a kind of like working for immigrants. You understand? This lady is always working for immigrants. Sometimes you can see bad and good aspect of these people because they are politics. They can kind of like change at any time. But Larmorgese have the mind for migrants who are living in Italy, because this same lady tried to buy the mascherina of immigrants, and then we're stating that immigrants are welcome in the country. So guys, it's a good idea where this woman tried to work for us so that everything will still a kind of like function well. So that is the update I have for you for now. Till next time again, we'll be together. I remain your boy Prince TV. Ciao.